Hey, it's me, Goku! And I'm so sorry it took so long for me to finally get to this Q&A. But what do you say we get started? The first question's from Real Lord Frieza. Hey, Monkey, what really did you and Prince Vegeta do in the time chamber together for 3 years? We did a lot of training. That was about it. There was nothing sexual involved. I don't know why people seem to think that. I mean, yaoi is not a thing usually in Dragon Ball Z. Get over it. I did kind of peruse through these earlier, and I literally will not be able to get through all of these. Let's see. CL Vegeta's Pride says, why do you allow Vegeta to call you Kakarot, but no one else? Is there something going on that we don't know about? Once again, I have to reiterate there's nothing going on between me and Vegeta. I mean, we're friends, but that's about it. And I'm pretty sure he hates my guts. So there's that. Let's see. Goten asks, how is it like training with Whis? It's actually pretty fun. Whis is pretty laid back, and he enjoys lots of food. The only problem with that is Beerus likes it too, and you kind of have to watch out for when Beerus decides to sneeze, because he can destroy planets when he does so. But other than that, it's great. Prentice Davis asks, will you do any collaboration with Prince Vegeta and Real Lord Frieza? Definitely. I hope to do so in the near future. We were thinking about playing Grand Theft Auto 5 together or something similar. Insert Halloween Pun says, hey Goku, are you the Muffin Man? No, I'm not the Muffin Man, but however I do know him. He lives on Drury Lane. Let's see here. Unperfect Cell asks, do you like amphibians? I don't really care for them too much. I mean, frogs are okay, I guess. Let's see, we're going to scroll down here. Oh, that's a really nice picture of me. Teen Gohan asks, hey Dad, I want to know, how does Super Saiyan Blue feel? Son, it's kind of like, you know how when we spent that year in the hyperbolic time chamber learning how to master Super Saiyan? Feels the same way as that. It doesn't really put any stress on your body anymore. You can pretty much just act how you normally would. It's pretty interesting, but with a huge surge of power. Let's see, Harry Carson says, why did you scream for like 10 minutes just to turn Super Saiyan 3? That's easily answered. You see, I was trying to buy time for Trunks to go get the Dragon Radar, because we were in desperate need of the Dragon Balls. So I just had to distract Babidi and Majin Buu until he was able to retrieve it. Super Vegito says, were you really happy when you became a Super Saiyan God, or were you not okay with it? I was proud of the power that I received, but I wasn't too thrilled about the way I received it, if that makes any sense. And we're going to scroll through some more of these. That's a cute little pony. Let's see here. Spooky Scap says, what's your normal training schedule? Well, I start off with a bunch of push-ups, drink plenty of juice, and I do a lot of Kamehamehas on King Kai's planet. He's usually not too fond of me doing that, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Because every time I go back there, his planet is always magically put back together. How that is, I don't know, but it always is. Let's see here. We're going to scroll through. Green McMiner says, can you turn Super Saiyan 3? I can't turn Super Saiyan. I'm not even sure what that is. But I can definitely turn Super Saiyan. And Super Saiyan 3. Let's see here. Just kind of scrolling through these. Akis Zarlis says, was Goten born by accident? No, he wasn't. He was a planned child. I knew that I probably wasn't going to survive the fight with Cell. So, I kind of wanted to have Gohan have someone, around his age to be able to hang out with and take care of. And I wanted somebody else to be around the house with Chi-Chi. See, it was planning ahead. I'm not as stupid as everybody thinks I am. Frieza Slave says, can you help playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse? I'm not sure what seaweed has to do with anything, but okay. I do plan on continuing to play Xenoverse, but yeah. Let's see here. Charles Wright asks, who's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Eevee and all of its evolutions. Reason being, it can adapt to any situation. No matter what it is, this cute little adorable Pokemon can rise to the challenge and meet it, and beat it, every single time. It's awesome. Brian Ramos says, why did you choose Goku as your voice? It's just something I've been doing for a while, and I figured, I'd just give it a try. And so far, it seems to be working out pretty well. Survival Saiyan 9000 says, hey Goku, what's your favorite villains that you fought? Definitely Vegeta. It's always fun fighting against your rivals. And aside from him, I guess I'd have to say Cell. I did have a lot of fun with that, despite the fact that I was completely outclassed. But it was still pretty fun. Let's see here. DJ Boss 45 asks, why you never kill your enemies? Because, why kill someone when you can just wait for them to get stronger and then you can go at it again? There's no point in killing anybody if you want to get stronger, right? I don't think I'm wrong there. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. How smart would you describe yourself? See, there's a difference between stupidity and not knowing any better. You see, my grandpa died when I was about 12 years old. So, I was on my own, literally living in the wilderness until Bulma found me. And I just never had any formal education. So, a lot of these things are new to me. Like, within one of my videos, I said, #cuntpunt. And I literally have no idea what that means. It's not because I'm stupid or anything, it's just I was never taught. Vegeta says these things and I just kind of follow along. But that's how those things happen. You just kind of pick up things as you go. Yamcha asks, are you stronger than Beerus now with your Super Saiyan Blue ×10 Kaioken? I don't know if I'm stronger than him, but I'll definitely give him a run for his money. Mad Hoodie Jasper asks, can you train me to become a Super Saiyan? I could definitely try. But unless you have Saiyan biology, I don't think it's going to work out so well for you. Majub asks, what is your favorite anime? Now that's a tough one. You see, I like Fullmetal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, Naruto Shippuden, Yu Yu Hakusho, and of course, Dragon Ball Z. Westside Mickey asks, what's it like in the hyperbolic time chamber? Well, to put it simply, the gravity in there is about I'd say about 35 times stronger than Earth's. And the air is really thin, so it's kind of hard to breathe. It's like being in really high altitudes and then under extreme amounts of pressure at the same time. It's actually pretty fun. You age way faster than you would on Earth. It's kind of weird. Never really understood the mechanics of it. Oscar says, hey Goku, count to 10 without using your fingers. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What comes after 5? I can't use my fingers. I don't know. Next question. Nick Fullbuster asked, how do you think Prince Vegeta and Real Lord Frieza would react if they saw you go Super Saiyan Blue 3? They'd probably crap themselves. If that was a rough estimation of how their reaction would be. They would literally be pooping their pants. Let's see here. Punished Harambe asks, how did you find your Goku voice? Okay, long story short, I had been doing voice acting for about, I want to say, 4 years by then. And I was just kind of screwing around and, around friends and such. And then I just busted out with a Ka-me-ha-me-ha! And everyone was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And I've been doing it ever since. Valar Agi says, so which one is better, the Super Kamehameha or the Perfect Kamehameha? That's honestly a valid question. Yeah, Super Kamehameha is the speed-based version of that. Like, you're able to use that one repeatedly. In the Perfect Kamehameha, it takes longer to charge, but it's also way stronger. So I guess it really comes down to speed versus power. In the Dragon Ball Xenoverse sense, at least. Because that's what I assume you were talking about. That New Zealander says, do you think you'll ever use Kaioken in your Super Saiyan Blue form again? Of course. I've been training non-stop to be able to handle it. You'll definitely see more of it in the future. Let's see here. Ballora asks, so do you want Frieza to be Lord Beerus' apprentice to get more power or not? That's a definite no. While I do want Frieza to get stronger, I think him and Beerus probably would not make the greatest of allies. Because Lord Beerus doesn't really have much patience, per se. I'm sure you know what I mean. THS924 asks, who would you rather fight, Saitama or Superman? I guess I would go with Saitama just because of the fact that it's a sure win. Because let's be honest, guys. Saitama is a joke character. He's meant to be stupidly powerful in his own particular anime. So anywhere else, you just can't take him seriously. I'm sorry. Deathbomb says, do you think Vegeta will ever become stronger than you? He does from time to time, but I'm always right there catching up with him. And I actually surpass him a lot, too. We keep each other on our toes, that's for sure. Game Boy Fox 04 says, Son Goku, do you love Chi-Chi? Of course I do, she's my wife. That's a weird question. Mugetsu Urahara says, how strong is Mr. Popo really? That is a really good question. You see, I've been wondering this myself for a while now. You see, when I was a kid, I once fought against him, and he literally ate one of my Kamehameha waves. And then Goten once told me about this time that him and Trunks fought him, as Super Saiyans, mind you, and he was blocking both of their punches at the same time with one hand. Just how strong is this guy? I mean, if he's that powerful, why does he never help us when things get really bad? I don't know. Questions for later. Augustus Abrams says, are you going to play some other games besides Xenoverse? Of course I am. Like, earlier today I recorded an episode of Crash Bandicoot Warped, so be on the lookout for that in the near future. Epic Paintballer 101 says, what do you do in your spare time, besides fighting and eating? Chi-Chi told me to tell everybody when they asked that. My favorite hobbies are reading and sports. Let's see, we're going to scroll through these. There's quite a bit still. Stalking Anarchy says, why haven't you wondered about your father Bardock and mother Gine? Well, the reasoning behind that is I never really knew them to begin with. Like, if you think about it, my father figure was Grandpa Gohan. But, he passed away. It was kind of my fault. Then after that, my father figure was Master Roshi. And I wouldn't really call her a mother per se, but Bulma has always been pretty close to me, and I learned a lot from her. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is I never really felt the need to have them in my life because I never knew them to begin with, if that makes any sense. In the last question of this Q&A, Harry Carson says, are you scared of your wife Chi-Chi? Define scared. You see, when Chi-Chi gets angry, it's pretty scary. Nobody can deny that. But otherwise, I love her. She's awesome. So if you haven't gone to subscribe to her on YouTube yet, be sure to do so. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description. Also follow her on Twitter. I'll leave that down there as well. But anyway, till next time, guys, this has been Goku. See you later!